All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. It's your brother Dawada coming at you another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Title of this lesson is The Elements Shall Melt. And what are they going to melt with? That fervent heat is going to be produced by those thermonuclear missiles. Because World War III is biblical and indeed will happen. Now, I want to feature this first article. Have a total of two articles that I want to feature, Because, see, things are happening in the planet Earth, and Jake is distracted. They're not paying attention to the signs of the times. They're not inquiring on when our Lord Yahawashi is going to return, right? So this is from thehill.com. Russia may be testing nuclear-powered missile. Report, okay? And you know how they do. They have all this spyware where they are able to spy on these other countries, all right, and see what they're up to. It says Russia may be preparing to test an experimental nuclear-powered cruise missile with a range of up to 14,000 miles, according to the New York Times. The missile, known as Burevestnik, has failed in its previous trials and once caused an accident that resulted in several deaths. But the Burevestnik, also known in the West as the RSSSCX-09 Skyfall, would give Russia an extremely long-range intercontinental ballistic missile. See? So this is all biblical prophecy, man. You got nations beating their plowshares and pruning hooks into weapons of war. Okay? Why? Because it's biblical. The Lord said that he was going to take this place out by way of fire. Okay? By that same word, what is that? Let's get that real quick. We're going to go back to the article. See, by that same word, man, 2 Peter chapter 3 and let's start at let's start at 6. It says, whereby the world that then was, being overflow of water, perished. Yeah, the flood, right? But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire. See that? Against the against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. See that? So this same word, this same prophecy states that this place is going to be overthrown by thermonuclear fire, man. Okay? So when we have articles such as this, we'll pull it back up. All right. Well, Russia is talking about testing a new missile. All right. It's clearly biblical prophecy. Okay. Let's see. It says the New York Times reported satellite images. See that? They spy satellite images of a base in the Russian Arctic indicate movement of aircraft and vehicles consistent with previous tests, while Russia has also issued an aviation notice also consists with previous tests that has been extended through Friday. See that? The U.S. has also flown surveillance aircraft, see, near the base for the past 2 weeks. But guess what? It's biblical prophecy. You're not going to stop. You're not going to be able to put it off, man. It's the Lord that's pushing these things forth. You see? Now I have this second article. It says Russia and China super weapons and the threat of nuclear war. And these two articles came out in the span of 2 days, man. Okay? Speaking to the facts that this place is going to be utterly burned with fire, man. Okay? That's that plague that the Lord said he's going to send out. You see? And it's going to happen. Why? Because it's biblical. Okay? Now, this article wants you to subscribe so you can only read so much. All right. Okay. It says, after decades of disarmament, we are at the dawn of a new age of nuclear weapons. Hey, that's all we need to read right there. The dawn of the new age of nuclear weapons. Okay. Which the elements, okay, are going to melt with fervent heat. You know? Now I want to, yeah. Let's get the precepts. Okay. This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Yet Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So what's hot enough to do that? Thermonuclear fire. Now you get a vivid description of that in the movie Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Sarah Connor hanging on the fence when a nuclear warhead went off in the middle of downtown LA, right above the city. Well, what you can witness there is the elements melted with fervent heat, you know, by the way of thermonuclear fire. You see? Second Peter, back in 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Why is it going to come as a thief in the night? Because you people are not paying attention to the prophecies, right? It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Your clothes are made of elements. All right, these streets, the trees, the grass, more importantly, the people. You are made of elements. And the scripture says it's going to melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah. Your fitted caps, your Jordans, your Hellcats, all that shit is going to be burned up, man. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? You're supposed to be, what is the word? Fervently in the spirit of Yahawashi, man. You know, waiting on the Lord's return. You know, your manner of life, how you conduct yourself. It says looking for and hastening. See that? That's what we're looking for. And we're hastening it, right? Until the coming of the day of the Most High, of power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. See? And when those things occur, it's going to produce new heavens and a new earth, man. Okay? The Revelation chapter 16 and verse 17. And the seventh angel poured out his vial in the air, And there came a great noise, a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, "It is done." Yes, 7 means what? Completion. That number is completion, right? And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings. And there was a great earthquake. Yeah, you read about that earthquake, I believe in Revelations 11, right? Also says it in Matthew 24 in a different way. Matter of fact, let's hold that. Yeah, Matthew 24, and we'll start at 22. Let's go back to Revelation 16. Revelation 16 and verse 18. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great, and great city, and the great city was divided in 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before power, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. See that? It is great city, great Babylon, America, Babylon the Great. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. Right. This earthquake by the thermonuclear fire, because it's going to be 200 million missiles shot. Okay. It's going to cause things to shake up, literally. Okay. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. See that? And men blasphemed power because of the plague. See, we just read about that plague in Zechariah 14 of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. See that? So when those thermonuclear missiles hit and the elements melt with fervent heat, it's going to cause a great earthquake, man. Matthew chapter 24 and no, not 22, 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, tribulation of what days? Jacob's trouble. Shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. Yeah, those ICBM missiles, that talent, right? Those hailstones. It says, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. See, that great earthquake, okay, is going to be produced by those thermonuclear fire. You see? And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Right. So at the time of thermonuclear fire, thermonuclear war commencing on planet Earth, the Lord is going to pop up on the scene and save his elect, man. You see? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Right. How the earth is going to be moved exceedingly by the way of those missiles, man, that cleaning agent. Right. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. See? And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Now you're trying to have Vocab Malone say that everything on the earth is going to be the earth is going to be destroyed. Now the scriptures say the earth abideth forever. So the things that's going to be taken out is going to be those works, man. It's going to be those certain things that has been pushed forth in the planet Earth by Esau Edom, man. You see? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prisons, and many days shall they be visited. Yeah, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery, man. But it's going to commence with what? The earth reeling to and fro like a drunkard from those thermonuclear missiles. You see? This is Isaiah, staying in the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. Right. Hear the decree of Yahawashi. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. See that? Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains, yeah, the governments shall be melted with their blood. So they're not coming back into power, man. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, yeah, by that ICBM missile. All right, that mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf that falleth off the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree. See that? Now, where does it say that also? Revelation 6. Let's get that. We're gonna come back. Revelation chapter 6. Right? Heavens being rolled together as a scroll. All right. The only way they could describe it. Right? Yep. Revelation 13. Excuse me, Revelation 6 and verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell upon the earth. See those stars? Those ICBM missiles? Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. See that? And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Right. They're going to be hiding in those bunkers, man. All right. The ones who's going to be taken and put in a pit and be visited. Yeah. You see? And this was going to bring forth the kingdom of heaven, man. You see? And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. See, Yahawashi popping up at the same time those ICBM missiles hit. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? See, let's go back. So yeah, heavens being rolled together as a scroll. You know, the elements melting with fervent heat, everything being clean, dissolved. See? Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Now, that word Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom. See? And upon the people of my curse to judgment. See? And the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahawashi have a sacrifice in Basra. Yeah, as Elder Apostle to Highest Corner. America is a great altar, man. Okay. So when the fire is set to this place, that lake of fire is gonna appease the wrath of Yahawashi. It's gonna be a sweet savor for that wickedness to be taken out of the planet Earth. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See? So yeah, these elements are gonna melt with fervent heat by way of what? Thermonuclear fire. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, see that? The sea ariseth up, and the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power, see? For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Yeah, those bows are those silos. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Yeah, the arrows are a metaphor for those ICBM missiles. Matter of fact, real quick, let's prove that. What is that? Judges. I believe, is it 5 and 11? The noise of archers. Yeah, Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, yeah, in the place of your captivity. Okay, and we know that archers, that archer is not a, a, weapon filled with noise. So what is it speaking on? It's speaking on those ICBM missiles, man. The noise of archers. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gate. See, all those noise of archers is speaking to those arrows being shot, man. Okay, let's get another one. Is that Psalms 7? Let's see. Um, yeah, beautiful. Psalm 7 and 12. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He have bent his bow and made it ready. See that? He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. What's the instruments of death? Though ICBM missiles. It's going to melt with fervent heat. He ordained of his arrows, see, against the persecutors. Beautiful. So those arrows are the ICBM missiles going to be shot, man, until the ends of the world. Back in Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Yeah, the Lord's Spirit is going to bend those missiles, man. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. See? Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Yeah, you read that in Joel, man. Okay, Joel 2. Where those missiles are going to come through the windows of heaven. All right, they shall leap, as they say. It says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. See? Like as an arrow that is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. See? So those ICBM missiles are made and fashioned to be shot into the ends of the world, man. And it's gonna take out America, Babylon the Great. Now I want to end this lesson with a video that I have. Okay. I came across this video a while ago. I want to feature it. SAR bomber destruction. And the area that is aimed at is New York City, man. So let's play this video. See? Imagine 200 million, man. Utter destruction. This place is going to be clean dissolved by way of thermonuclear fire. So that's going to be it for the lesson. I pray it's been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you another lesson. Till the next I say Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball soon.